You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Is he really special? So a lot of people watching this right now saying, who the hell is this?
Well, we got to see if he's special. Now, he looks a little like Jon Snow. You don't know who Jon Snow is, right?
I don't know who that is.
Jon Snow, the guy from Game of Thrones.
From Game of Thrones.
The guy from Game
It's
of
all
Thrones.
good. Envy look like Derek Fisher, so we all right. You know? I'm for the West Coast. I got jokes in this month. You know what I'm saying?
Derek Fisher, what's the other guy?
Carlos
Boozer. You said
Carlos Boozer, that's who we meant.
Envy actually
he
looks
got
like
Carlos Boozer.
he looks like a steak fry if we being told. Steak fries are skinny, but
Well, Nicky D's is here with us.
Nicky D's here.
In the
Welcome,
building,
Nicky D.
man. You know what I'm saying? The Irish kid straight from the West Coast. We in the building, man. I'm honored to be here. I appreciate y'all.
Well, you're only here because of a favor. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my
is that right?
Salute to my guy Wack and salute the game.
Hey,
They
man,
the
however
homies.
you got to make it happen.
That's right. However you got to go.
Period.
So Nicky D's is short for Diesel.
Yes.
So Diesel because were you Diesel?
That's just a nickname my big homie gave me. So, like, that was like a word that was like our slang, like, for something fly, something dope. Like, oh, that's Diesel. And then, like, you know how, like, Kanye said on Drive Slow, they nicknamed me K-Rock, so they leave me alone. Like, that was my stamp. He gave me Diesel, so, like, everybody left me alone in the neighborhood. I was good.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Reno Valley, California.
Okay.
Yeah. It's next to Riverside.
Now I saw you were hanging out with Post Malone.
Yeah. That was crazy. He's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? We just, it was crazy. We was just in the same city. You know what I'm saying? We was eating at the Hooters, walked outside.
Eating at the Hooters?
Yeah, like, and you know, we walked out and he right there. We
That's
chopped it up
random.
and yeah, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? We posed, you know, did the face off. I did the Fighting Irish Hands. It was ill. We
Why
gonna
you
have
say eating at the Hooters like that? Like, he's an up-and-coming artist. He's still eating
And
at Hooters?
clearly
When
Post
was
Malone-
Hooters?
Clearly Post Malone still eats
Hooters
at
is
Hooters,
rare.
too.
Post Malone and them coming out of Hooters. When's the last time you been to Hooters?
Nah, cause he drink.
Charlamagne?
About a year ago.
They serve.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
serious.
I
About a
judged you.
year
My
ago.
bad. I'm sorry.
I judged you.
My
What you
bad.
mean?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Hooters?
Nothing. That shit is good.
Absolutely.
And they serve beer, and you know what I'm saying? Like, the ladies look good.
Absolutely.
I don't got no problem with it. I don't know about y'all, but I don't.
Maybe we should go right into a rap right now, just so the people watching this and listening to this
Yeah.
can see if you deserve to be here or not.
Okay.
Maybe just a fresh 16.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. I got blessings in my life that I count every day. People in my corner fighting like Mandalay Bay, fighting through the situations, trials and tribulations. In a system that's based off manipulation. My third eye detects infiltration. I'm trying to get money, you just trying to fish for information. A action B, I do it so dapperly. Can't stop till my MasterCard on Master P. That means no limit. The flow so relentless. Always a partnership. I can't be your apprentice. Lord forgive me for the things I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out how to be a man. Early 20s, everything blurry. I just pray that I'm set by the time I'm 30. Real world problems, and a check can solve them. These boys can't fuck with me like defective condoms. That's 16.
Yeah, that was a favor. This is a favor. This is definitely.
Nah, this ain't no.
I don't know. You stumbled a little bit when you.
He just stumbled. It's his first time doing it.
I don't
This is-
know, bro.
This is big, you know what I mean?
This is not. He didn't start off slow.
You want to go again? You want to?
Yeah.
Get another one. Get another one.
Life covered in green camo. I'm a fully loaded gun at all times. I don't need ammo. The way I teach, if you reach, make you reach for manual. Cause when it comes to hard work, I'm the lead example. I used to wear Jordans and Supreme. Now I'm trying to get my hands on that Prima LV collab. Your girl got wet if she seen my swag. I need a good team with the VIP in the back. Even when I'm dressed for business, I ain't got no slack. If you don't believe me, I easily pull out the low tag. My reputation been high, it ain't have no drag. But I have been taking shrooms in L.A. Neo had to take a pill, but I was born that way. My young Rory in the town always move that bass. I call him Mike Dean the way he exploit that, yay. You dig?
Whack, we're going to need somebody tied up for this, man. Whack.
Nah.
This is a favor,
Well, no.
Whack. This
Okay.
We gonna call Whack. This guy got time.
Whack.
Whack, you need to get back.
Nah, Wack gonna be the one doing the tying up, you know what I mean?
You do have a new song out, New Day, with Lil Yachty and
Yes.
Young Thug on
Yes,
it.
it's
and you
going
did a video
crazy.
for it as well. How did that collaboration happen?
Man, just grinded. I mean, like, basically, let me start from the beginning. So I went on tour with Game last year, the U.S. and Europe run, and Wack had no idea who I was, like, on the bus. He just walked on the bus and was like, yo, what is you doing on my bus? And I'm like, yo, bro, I rap. And he's like, this is exactly what he said to me, like, word for word. He was like, you rap or you, like, do, like, white boy raps? And I'm like, nah, I really rap. So, you know what I'm saying? As the things progressed, like we went on up to K Slay. And he was like, you want to freestyle? I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I want to freestyle. So after that, he started taking me seriously. So after that, when we got back from the US run, we just started working. So I got in the studio with Scott Storch. You know what I'm saying? I did the joint with Bongo up here at Quad Studios. And then we flew Foreign Tech from the mechanics out. And we got in the studio and we did the joint. And then, you know what I'm saying, eventually, you know, we got Thug and Yachty on there. And I'm super excited about the record because, like, just the energy that Thug gave on the hook, and then Yachty gassed his verse. Like, that shit is stupid, you know what I mean? So I'm real proud of the record. New day, it's about looking forward to a new 24, you know what I mean?
Who are your favorite rappers?
My favorite rappers is Nas, Big L, Gangstar, Guru.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why East Coast? Why so much East Coast? Because you are from the West.
Well, like, the thing is, the East Coast is the Mecca. Y'all started this, so there ain't no way to front on that. But it really started. One of my homeboys when I was young, we got caught smoking weed together in like the 5th grade, and he got sent to Queens. Like his pops lived in Queens, so when he came back, he brought all that shit back to me, and I started like doing my research, and I just gravitated towards it. You know what I'm saying? Like just the lyricism, like, you know, the West Coast kind of. I mean, we gas too, but it's more like kind of the style, the swag, but just the vivid imagery. Like I could just relate to.
10 years old?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
He's Irish though. He probably was drunk at 4.
Yeah. I was born drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting that those are your inspirations, but then the single has Lil Yachty and Young Thug on it.
Yeah, I definitely stepped out of my element, and that was like the whole point of the record because, you know what I'm saying, I could do those like all day. The purest records, the stuff that the heads appreciate. But I just wanted to step out of my element, do something more turnt. Just explore. Like that's the best part of being an artist is just finding yourself and doing new shit. You feel me?
I'm noticing that more and more that the youngins are listening to stuff that we grew up on.
Right.
Yeah, because like in the age of social media, it's like hard to fake some shit. So like I just feel like
out there.
Yeah, but that's like the generation after me. You know what I'm saying? They younger than me. Like my generation, you know, people my age, like we just gravitate towards the real shit. Like you can't, like I said, you can't front on that stuff. Like that's what this was built off of. You know what I'm saying? My favorite album is Illmatic. Like, you know what I mean? Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. I mean, we can go on and on for days. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the shit I fuck with.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
Well, I mean, I support it. Like, you know what? This is my problem with the All Lives Matter shit, right? So like Black Lives Matter is because that's a real issue going on. You know what I'm saying? So when someone responds to it with All Lives Matter, like it's like very degrading because it's almost like you trying to put down their movement when they have a legitimate movement. It's a response, and it comes from hatred. Like I don't fuck with that shit. Like it's a lot of weird shit going on in the country right now. Like this is the way I feel about it. Ain't nobody confused on what's going on, period. All you gotta do is go on Twitter, go on YouTube. Nobody is confused, you feel me? The way you react to it shows what side of the fence that you actually on, you feel me? We got a president that every single time he speak, he makes somebody mad or he incite hate and rage. Like he got the lowest approval rating. You got former Klansmen, white nationalists, you know what I'm saying, in the office. And what fucks me up the most is these people, you know, the slogan is Make America Great Again. But you looking at the protests, these fools got swastikas on.
Yeah, they want to make America white again.
That's what's great to
them.
them.
But this is the thing, though. Like, look at history. We went to World War II. That's Hitler's regime. The motherfuckers killed us. Like, just watch Saving Private Ryan or some shit like that. You feel me? Like, that's just so ironic. Like, how you gonna say Make America Great Again and you wearing a swastika when we went to war with them in the 40s? That shit is a contradiction.
I don't even like that term, white nationalists. I like to call them what they are. They're racist, bigoted white devils.
Period.
Crack-ass crackers.
Period.
Now, what you should do is you should say, I denounce all white devils.
I denounce all white devils.
And I condemn all crack-ass crackers.
I condemn all crack-ass crackers because I'm Irish.
Have you ever
There's
dated a black
I'm
woman?
Irish.
Okay, my people got here through indentured servitury, all right?
Have you ever dated a black woman?
Yeah. That's mainly what I did, honestly.
What's better, black poom poom or white poom poom?
Black.
He didn't
Look,
even
I'm going to keep it
hesitate.
100.
Yeah, not even close, right?
Not even.
Well, Spade, you about Mexicans. You out in L.A. too now.
Yeah,
How the Mexicans boom boom?
it's good.
It's good. It is. I've had some.
Hey, my preference is just on
back
the,
in my day.
Back in
my
my
preference
day.
is on the black side of things. I can't front. It is.
You got a black girlfriend?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That's how you have to do it.
What made you want to rap and like not be a member of the alt-right or something?
First off, in my household, that alt-right shit was never happening, period, because my grandmother made sure I knew about my people's plight and struggle coming over here. So she instilled that humility in me from day one, you know what I'm saying? But I was always attracted to music. So like I would walk around the house as a youngin'. I had like the little tape recorder with the mic on it and shit. And, you know, I used to just walk around singing songs. I remember like the first album I really gravitated to was the Howard Stern Private Part soundtrack. I used to walk around the house singing that shit. So, and it's y'all might not believe this, but I started out singing. I had a really great voice as a kid, like
Really?
crazy
and then you
voice.
hit puberty.
Yeah, my voice changed like at 9, so I was fucked. And then
Probably the weed you were smoking at that age.
that probably was. You know what I'm saying? Got to my vocal cords and shit.
So you
But I'm
like an
glad-
R&B singer?
Nah, I mean I wouldn't say that. Like basically, I had like a really good voice as a kid. Like me and my mom would be in, yeah, cause like me and my mom would be like in a grocery store, and I'd be like just singing, you know, like vibing out myself, and like a talent scout would be walking by and like hand her a card and shit.
When did that happen?
But she didn't want me like to grow up that way. She wanted me to have a normal life, so we never like went that route. But yeah, once my voice changed, like I was already attracted to music. I was very poetic. Like I didn't do well in school like that because I don't fuck with school or the education system.
Right.
But English class, like that was my shit, and it turned into rapping. I mean, Eminem's a big influence on me, of course. I mean, like the 8 Mile shit was like, that was like what let me know I was like, oh, I could do this, and you know, it gave me that confidence. And I started battling grown-ass men at the age of 10. I used to go up to the skating rink so I could rap battle. I used
Were
to
you
write
winning?
hell yeah. I wouldn't even tell you about it if I was losing.
What was your mom thinking about all of this?
Listen, my mom's is the most supportive mother in the world.
Because you were
ama-
10 going to battle and smoking weed.
Yeah, and she had to take me. Well, she didn't know about the smoking weed part. You feel me? But she would take me, and she's always been supportive. Like she bought me any album I ever wanted. You know, when we had it like that, so where she could buy me shit. Just anything I wanted to do with hip hop. I remember like any album. On the way to school, she made sure she play you know what I'm saying, whatever I want to listen to, just all that. She let me really grow into myself, and you know, I'm always forever grateful for that.
And
Are you
you're
signed? Are
you're
you
game
signed?
and wax artist?
Yeah. Game and wax artist.
Are you signed to a major independent or
E1.
Oh, you signed to E1. Okay.
Yeah.
And the EP is called Clovers.
It's called Clovers.
Okay.
Now, you had music out, you know, before this. I saw Double XL had did
Yeah.
it right up on you
The
and
Fighting
everything.
Irish mixtape.
Yeah.
Do you ever listen to some of your old music from when you first started and like?
Yeah, you got to go back and reflect. That's the biggest.
You think it still stands the test of time? Or?
Hell yeah. That like that's what I try to do every time I do a project or do a song or any type of music. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be timeless. You got to put so much work into it because, like, y'all could agree with this. Like, a lot of stuff right now is here today and it's gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They just
But even the good stuff, that's the sad part. Because even like people got ADD. Like something will come out and they be like, ah.
That's true too, and that fucks it up too. But a lot of those people, they have their cult followings and their fan bases, so you know that ends up balancing it out. But that's just me personally. Like, I got artistic integrity. Like, I just have to say something new. I got to figure out a way to bend that word or that phrase that somebody else hasn't done before. I got to constantly push myself. I got to try new flows, like, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's a lot of bullshit rap going on right now, I mean, there's a lot of good shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot. Like, Kendrick and J. Cole, they out here fucking terrorizing shit. So I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to get to that level. So you always got to push yourself.
Now, Game is a rapping ass Negro now.
Like a motherfucker.
When was the first time he told you that you was nice?
The first time he met me, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so the way it happened is my big bro Marcus Black, he called me one day. I had a 9-to-5 at the time. I was working, and
Where you working at?
I was working at Sprint. So I was like selling phones and stuff, and what's it called? Like in the middle of nowhere, like in a city called Hemet. A bunch of meth heads and shit. Like, it's the worst. Like, but I get a call from Marcus, and I hadn't heard from him in like a year because he was doing his thing, and he was like, "Yo, I'm on tour with Game. I just showed him your shit. He think you dope. When we touch back down, You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna bring you through. So he, like, you know, whatever amount of time later, like, he invited me. And, you know, I pulled up. And mind you, like, where I work at, it's like 2-3 hours away from L.A. with traffic and shit. So I would get off work, and I'd drive straight out to North Hollywood, because he was working on documentary 2 at the time. It wasn't at Chalice yet. It was his studio in NoHo. And I would drive out there. It would be nights that I get there, and motherfuckers already left because I get so late. But that's just what I had to do to get in the room. And yeah, when Game met me, he was super kind, man. He just let me know. He was like, yo, you here for a reason. Something that, you know, my grandfather always told me, like, yo, like, when you're in the room, it's a reason for you to be here. Like, every room that you walk in is better with you in it, period. So, and one night he pulled me to the side. I thought he was bullshitting with me. He was like, yo, Nick, it ain't no reason why you can't be the next Eminem. It ain't no reason why you better be working out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Eminem's like a different type of level of rapper, even with him being white.
Yes.
So he should have said like Machine Gun Kelly.
No, he's setting the bar high because that's why.
Eminem's a high bar.
I know, but you saying I can't reach that, Charlamagne? By the end of my career? Is that what you saying?
Not from the raps I heard in here today.
That's cool.
I got to hear some music, but not from the two raps I heard in here today.
Right.
Eminem has broken all kinds of records. That's a hard.
That's a big ass bar to set. But the reason why it meant so much to me because this is a guy that actually worked with Eminem. He got a song with Eminem on his first album, and he's around that Aftermath camp. So if he sees that in me, I'm gonna take his word for it every time.
Yeah, and he's heard a lot of music, I'm sure.
A lot. And that night he was like, yo, Nick, I'm going to take you on tour. Watch, I'm going to take you on tour. And I didn't get to go on that documentary tour, so I was like, damn, like, he was just gassing me. But then a year later, I got to go on the 1992 Block Wars tour. So, you know, he kept his word, and I made that shit happen.
There you go.
If you did a song with Game and you didn't like his verse, you would tell him, like, nah, man, I need something different.
I doubt that would happen. Honestly, like
you would never tell. Game diesel as hell. Game really diesel.
No,
really diesel. Game really diesel.
Nah, but he's cool. Honestly, if you told Chuck you don't like his verse, he'd probably do it again if he fucks with you.
Yeah, if he fucks with you.
Yeah, period. So, but yeah, I doubt that would happen. He's a rapping ass motherfucker.
You want to spit one more verse for you leave, man?
Yeah.
Cause you're 0 for 2.
All right, cool. 0 for 2. God damn, Charlamagne. You a motherfucking killer, bro. All right, I heard somewhere I'm a trust fund baby. Only way that is cause I don't trust people, I just trust funds, baby, yeah. A year ago, nobody wanted to sign the boy. Then I met Wack and hopped on Lil Yachty tour. And that ain't all that happened, man. That's just the footnotes. Only person putting on for my city, man. I make my hood hope. Fuck, man.
0 for 3. God damn it. And you put Wack's name in that one. Wack.
Damn it, man.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well, we thank you for joining us, man.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on IG, Twitter, NICKYDSSS. Nicky D's with 3 S's. I hate when people call me Nicky D. That shit is the biggest pet peeve in the world.
Oh, because she's the old female rapper.
Yeah,
Nicky D.
yeah. People always say that like I don't know who that is. I'm like, dog, I'm a hip hop head. Like I get it. That's why my name is Nicky D's. Like, and I was given that nickname. Like you can't make up your own nickname. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to stamp you. That's what I was stamped with. So it's Nicky D's.
And that's on all platforms.
All platforms. Twitter, Instagram, all that.
All right. Well, it's The Breakfast Club. It's Nicky D's.